Merry Christmas. We're doing a special today. Instead of hitting the book, I want to talk a little bit about what Christmas means to me. Now, I know there's a lot of controversy on when he was really born, where he was really born, the time, the place, and a lot of people get offended because you celebrate Christmas in December. Well, I don't. And because it doesn't say anything in the Bible about celebration, so I'm told, that why would we celebrate his birthday? Well, I've got a theory on that, of course. Celebration is not just created in the word celebration. Celebration can be praise, your worship, your joyful sounds, your raising of your hands. You're celebrating him in all our emotions that we do, in following him and doing what he expects us to do. That's all celebrating who Jesus is. And so I was thinking of a few theories that I could use to kind of coincide with what I'm trying to say. And I don't talk a whole lot about my brother, or my son, not my brother, my son. But as he grew up and got old enough to make his own decisions on what he ate, he switched to a bunch of different weird foods. Anyway, they were weird to me because I had never tasted them. There was Asian, India, whatever. And I thought, oh, John, come on. But as we went out and started to explore some of these foods, I found out I really did like them. Now, you're probably wondering, what does that have to do with Christmas? Well, here's what it has to do with Christmas, or following Christ. We think, or a lot of people think, oh, I got to give this up and this up and this up and this up in order to do this and this and this and this. Well, you don't have to really give anything up, because when you become his child, you just want to give it up. It's not a have to, it's a want. And so with Christmas, I love Christmas. And I love sharing the joy and the celebration with whomever will listen. Christmas, I would celebrate it around the clock, around the whole year. And sometimes I kind of do. It's hard for me at the end of December, after Christmas, to take my tree down or my decorations. I want to keep it always. And that's the way we should always do, is keep Christmas in our hearts all year long. Now, I thought my son was strange when he was trying all these foods, and we stopped having our traditional meals for Thanksgiving and Christmas, and he would come up with some concoction, and we'd have that for dinner instead of our regular turkey dinner. And at first, it seemed kind of weird to me, because I had grown up preparing a big feast every year, twice a year. And when I didn't, and I don't get to even cook it, he does the cooking, and he's a great cook. I found that I really like what he is into. The foods that he brings and talks about is his passion. And that's what Christmas is to me. It's my passion. And when I get to celebrate the most holiest of holies, I love it. Christmas to me is not just a holiday. Christmas to me is an emotion, a frame of mind, a heartfelt. Just like your family. You celebrate their birthdays. You celebrate Christmas with them, Easter, whatever. So why not celebrate it with Jesus? What is your favorite tradition for Christmas? Email me and let me know. I'll tell you, my favorite one is I make a birthday cake for Jesus every year. And on Christmas, because of the place I live in, and it's nice here, I pass out slices of his birthday cake to pass him around. My way of celebrating him. So what is your tradition? Email me. Tell me. I'd love to hear from you. And may this holiday be the best you've ever had. I say that about every year because every year gets a little bit better. Now, my son doesn't live in Spokane anymore, and I miss him and grandson, and I don't get to see him as much. But when they come, then it's celebration time. My heart just jumps for joy because I get to see them. That's the way I feel about Christmas. It's not a have to. I want to celebrate. And I want to celebrate my walk in relationship with Christ. I celebrate my anniversary that I became a Christian, which was March 22nd, 1990. No, it was before that, 88. It was right after I lost my daughter, but it was March 22nd. I lost my daughter, and I was angry at God at first because he had taken my baby away. And I couldn't celebrate him. I thought, how could he do that? Then I became pregnant with my son. And I thought, okay, I can do this on my own. And then one night in a dream, I dreamt I lost him in a miscarriage. And I had already had so many miscarriages. And I woke up saying, no, God, not another one. I surrender. Right there, 2 a.m. in the morning. I'm down on my face and saying no. Within a week, I found out I was really pregnant. I knew I was pregnant, but the doctors, the test that they took came back negative. And I thought, oh, I know I was probably two months pregnant before it came back positive. But it was a celebration that I enjoyed. I thought, I get to be a mother. And if I was that excited, just think how excited Christ is, or God is, because he gets to be a father. Now, I'm a single parent, but I loved it. In fact, I adored it. So, this season, hold Christmas in your heart, but all through the year too. And when you think of celebration, think of the different words that come up for celebration. And don't think about we're celebrating not when he was really born or where he was really born, but we're celebrating him, the one who came to save us. That's what Christmas is all about. The greatest gift of all that God could have ever given us was love. And it came from a baby in a manger. So what's your holiday traditions? Like I said, email me, let me know, or text me, or whatever. Comment. That's the word I'm looking for. And let me know what your traditions are and how you're doing. And I will get back to you as soon as I can. Now, after the first of the year, we will go back to the book. We'll be in chapter 12. So start reading up and getting the stuff in your heart and knowing where I'm coming from. And we'll continue Much Afraid's journey after the first of the year. Until then, may God shine his face upon you. May he give you peace, overwhelming joy, and a heart of celebration. And may you pass it off to others. Don't keep it to yourself. It's too joyous to keep to yourself. Spread it around. Shout it from the mountaintops. Lord be with you this season. God bless.